Hello, everyone. Welcome to Magical Learners Hub. In today's learning, we'll be dealing with passive voice, 15 miracles of active learning. So, this video is going to be interesting because we are going to deal with the variation of language. That means if we use the language in different ways, it can give the variety and how variation of learning can create the interest in the language learners will also be revealed in today's examination. So you will have the takeaways about subject, verb, object in passive voice and their position, use of by, to, and eight, and their situational usage. It tenses tense, where and in which conditions we should change the tense and what are their structures, and the process of yes no question change, imperative sentence changing process, late construction, and WH questions, and these all will be analyzed very nicely in today's video. So let's talk about the first topic, subject, verb, and object in passive voice. Subject, if we talk about the subject in passive voice, the object of the sentence acts as the subject here. Subject of passive voice. Now, let me give you the example of subject so that you will get more idea about this. Subject of passive voice. So you may be thinking about subject. Some of you are the beginners also. Let's think about it. If we are talking about subject, here is one subject. He books a ticket. What becomes subject in passive voice is an object of active voice becomes subject. So what is an object here? This, a ticket is an object here. A ticket. So we are going to make passive voice by bringing object into subject position. How? A ticket. Now we are giving the focus to auxiliary verb. It is simple present tense because V5 is used there, or either V5 or V1 is used there. So here V5 is used. So a ticket is a singular subject. So is booked by, he is the subject. So we'll make he object here, him. A ticket is booked by him. So here we learned about subject. Now subject has become object and object has become subject here. So this is the vice versa. Means this is reverse system. Subject goes to object's position and object goes to subject position. That means position of subjects and object changes. Position of subjects and objects changes. So this is the rule, first number rule. And second one is we are going to use by there as in our example, by. So how can we use by here? By can be used at the last. Let's give an example. Another example. He wrote many essays. So here, what is the object? Many essays. Wrote what? Many essays. What? Many essays. So what you are doing? You are bringing many essays. Many essays. Then it is the past tense. Many means more than one. Were written by him. So here by is used. This is also a rule where we use by in passive voice. Where we use by? In passive voice. So according to the rule, we cannot use by every time. Suppose that Ram married Sita. If that is the case, we should use Sita was married to Ram. This is the process of using to there. So we are not using uh, thereby. So the results surprise me. SURPRISE, surprise me. Here we can use at. I am surprised at the result. So here we use what? At. So first number, what I talked about, there will be subject, verb, object in passive voice and use of by to at. We have finished this item here. So we dealt with this item. This item has been dealt well. Now I am going to talk about 8 tenses change. 8 tenses change. Why did I tell 8? There may be the problem. There may be the confusion. Why? Because there are 12 tenses, but I have told 8 tenses change only. Why? Because present perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, then another past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, then another future continuous, future continuous, then another future perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. These tenses don't have what? Passive voice. So we need to learn only 8 tenses. If we are learning 8 tenses here, let's begin from simple present tense. I already have given you an example. Again, I'll give you an example. I give you an example. What? Example. So this is simple present. It will be an example is given to you. Also you can write or given to you. To can be read. Given you by me. So it is better. An example is given you by me. Given to you is the reason. It is better. Given to you by me. An example is given to you by me. Is better choice. Now we can add some more examples here. We can give you example of present continuous example, present continuous. What you are doing? You are watching or you are learning voice. You are learning what? Voice. This is what? Present continuous tense. In the present continuous tense, we use is MR plus being. So what we are using is M R and then plus being a yes. Then what? Voice. This is the rule. Voice singular is being learned by you. Yes, this is what? Present continuous. CUNTI and you OUS. Yes, should you what? You. You are right. Now we should go to present perfect. Then you have learned what? Voice. Voice. Okay, then what will be the passive voice? Do you think? I think you thought. Okay. Voice is correct. Voice, then it is singular. Voice has been learned by you. You are right. So present continuous, simple present, and present perfect we did. We finished it. Now we are going to next segment. That is what? Simple past. You are right. Simple past. Simple past. What is the past tense of eat? Ate. Oh, yes, good. I ate, or we can say many students ate what? We can say apples. No problem. Apples. Then what will be? Apples. Yeah. Apples. Apples is singular or plural? Plural. Apples were eaten by many students. Students, yes. This is what tense? Simple past. It is not only simple, it is simple past. Yeah? Simple past. Okay. Now what tense we are going to talk about? Past continuous, yeah. Past continuous. Many students were, yeah, were, W-I were eating apples. Many students were eating apples. Here, apples were being eaten by many students. Apples were being eaten by many students. This is what? Present, no, past continuous tense. Now, past perfect. Many students students had eaten apples. Okay, then what will be? Apples. You are right, apples then? Had been, yes, had been. Had been. Then what is the V3? Eaten by many students. Students, yeah, you're right. Now we finish past tense also. Let us move to future tense and we'll be dealing with that. Okay, future tense. Can we make one sentence in future tense? Yes. Okay. I thought you all have thought about this. Here, I shall eat, not eat only, I shall bring a paper. It will be, B will be added there. Here. A paper will be brought by me. So, next one, future continuous. There will be no change in the passive voice. Future perfect, yeah. I, what will be? Shall have. I shall have brought a paper. I shall have brought a paper. So what is the subject of paper? A paper. Then will have been brought by me. Because if we use we cannot use shall, and in other subject it is better to use will. That's the way we use here. So future continuous we could not do. Future perfect we did, and future perfect continuous there is no passive voice. So only eight. I talked about eight tenses here. According to rule, I told here 15 miracles, and then I talked about this uh, eight tenses also. Yeah, this is finished now. Do you know? Yes, this also we finished. Now eight tenses we finished or not? Finished, right? Okay, that's good. Now we are going to yes no questions. Okay, yes no question. I'll give one example, then you will do that. I'm not going to give each example. One example I'll give. Tense you may change, or you can look, or you can watch my next video. Okay, yes no question. I'll go here. Yes no question. Yeah, yes no question here. Yes no question. Yes no question. Okay, then yes no question is. Does he bring a ticket? This is also a question in simple present tense. Then in simple present tense, what auxiliary verb we use? Is a. So is a ticket always with Ria? Bring with Ria is brought. Is a ticket brought? Spelling BROUGST by him. This is yes no question structure. We came to this. Is a ticket brought by him. Now, if I tell you, did he bring a ticket? What will be the passive voice? It is in the past tense. Think. Did you think? Yes, you are right. Then, according to you, that should be was, yeah? Was, then articulate, then what? Bring with three, brought, then by. He changes into him. Yeah, you are right. So, I give you example of yes, no question. After yes, no question, I'll talk with next structure. Next structure is here imperative sentence. Okay, imperative sentence talks about what? Order, suggestion. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about imperative sentence. Imperative sentence is order, suggestion, and request also. Imperative sentence here I'll tell close the door. Close the door. The door also you can say the door. Then order will be let the door. Let the door be closed. What has happened? Let the door be closed. Let the door be closed. This is also a very good example. If I say bring a chair, what will be the tag question? Bring a chair. Bring a chair, tag question will be let a chair be brought. What? Let a chair be brought. Let a chair be brought. Okay, next. If I tell you, give me your pen or bring a copy, what will be? Let a copy be brought. So this is the structure. Let a copy be brought. But when there is a late construction, we already told that late construction can be changed into this construction. But we have another example here. Next one is let me go to the highlight what we are going to talk. Then I'll say here yes no question impaired late construction. Construction. Yes. So here let him let him call the police. Let the police be called by him. Okay? We can write here. Let him call the police. Let him call the police. Let him call the police. Here we can say, let the police be called by him. Let the police be called by him. So this is imperative structure. So in the highlight, what other thing we mentioned? Yes, no question we mentioned, imperative sentence, late construction. Now I'm going to enter to the WH question. After that, we'll be practicing some questions together, okay? WH question, yes. WH question means questions which are started from W or H. WH question, W or H. Okay, now WH questions. One question is, what do you write? What do you write? What do you write? What will be the passive voice? In this case, what is written by you? This is the passive voice. How? This is what do you write? You is the object here, and we are using V3. And in passive voice, if there is WH question, we should make WH question only. We cannot make other question there. So what are the auxiliary verbs that are used in passive voice? Auxiliary verb list is also given there. Is, am, are for present tense. Was, were for past tense. Has, have for present perfect tense. Had for past perfect tense. Will, shall for future tense. So these are the auxiliary verb. Now practice together. Practice together. Practice together. We are practicing together, okay? Yes, practice together. What type of practice we are doing first? Yeah. He brought a pen. This uh, we are practicing together, and after that, I will give you one question, and that question's answer you will write in comment. Okay, are we ready all? Yes. Then we are going to change it. A, capital a pen was brought by him. That's fine. Now, one last question for you. He ate apples. He had played football. These two questions are given to you. Please, you can write these questions answer to the comment box. And in the next time also, we'll be making the video on other confusing passive voice. These are general ideas which I provided you today, but there are some of the confusing ideas also, confusing constructions also in passive voice. We'll be dealing with that later on. If you want this type of dealing to be solved in passive voice, you can forward your comments and I'll be addressing them. And please, if you have not subscribed to this magical learners hub, you are advised to do so. Together we learn, together we grow. Thank you. Have a good time.